My name is Shahla Mahmoudi and I work as a senior team leader of IT billing department in Etisalat, Afghanistan, which is one of the telecommunication company in Afghanistan. It's about 4 years that I'm working at Etisalat company and I'm leading a team of provisioning and CRM department. I'm really proud for playing a dynamic role in development of my country, especially in telecom sector.
Since 2001, when Afghanistan began its path toward reconstruction after 3 decades of conflict, the Information and Communication Technologies, or ICT sector, has been both a symbol of reconstruction as well as a driver of the transition. From less than 20,000 telephone lines and no international connectivity in 2001, the country now boasts over 17 million mobile subscriptions and expanding connectivity to global networks.
And Afghanistan had no connectivity with the rest of the world. We have stories of people who tells us that for a phone call to their families or friends, many times they travel to the neighboring countries.
A key step in this reconstruction was the introduction of mobile telephony. The first mobile telephone call happened on April 6, 2002, over the Afghan Wireless Communications Corporation's network.
ما در وقت بسیار به تعداد بسیار محدود در حدود 10-12 نفر کار شروع کردیم. کوتی 93 افغانستان توسط یک شرکت خارجی دیگه استفاده میشد. یا در اکثر ولایات افغانستان کوتی یا پاکستان بود یا ازبکستان بود یا ایران بود. کمپانی‌های کلان خارجی مثلا زمین سرکسن یا اصلا یا حاضر نبودن که اکویپمنت خود یا بالای ما به فروش برسن به خاطر مسائل امنیتی افغانستان. کوتاه سالنگ بسته بود. اکثرا میدان‌های هوایی ماین بود، دیماین نشده بود. وقتی که اکویپمنت ما آمد به میدان هوایی کابل و مدت 3-4 روز ما اصلا کرین نمیافتیم که ما را آفلود بکنیم از کرین.
The entry of AWCC in 2002 was quickly followed by the entry of another 3 mobile telephone companies between 2003 and 2007.
In emerging markets or post-conflict environments, commercial companies will not necessarily come to those countries because it's dangerous or there's no roads or infrastructure.
You didn't have the skills. We had to bring a lot of expatriate at the beginning.
There was no electricity, so we're the largest private utility in Afghanistan today.
The resulting competition and private investment has contributed tremendously to the price of mobile telephone calls reducing and to the rapid expansion of the network coverage. The cost of a SIM card fell from $130 in early 2003 to about $2 in 2011. Prices for calls have dropped from 30 cents per minute to 10 cents per minute in 2012, with some promotional offers of even 2 cents per minute.
We made the mobile communication affordable for everyone.
During this time, private investments in telecommunications grew as quickly as prices fell. Between 2001 and 2012, private companies have invested almost $2 billion in the sector.
Today, 85% of the Afghan population has access to telecommunication services. The financial year which ended 21st of March this year, 2012, our revenues from the telecom sector were $225 million. Afghanistan is now again a leading country in this region, which actually has a 3G service already launched in Kabul.
The introduction of competitive service provision and the large investments by private firms has created direct and indirect employment for over 100,000 people.
There are over 100,000 jobs created within this sector.
60% of my senior management team is Afghan.
Today, almost 92% out of Etisalat employees are Afghan.
فعلا ما در حدود 5,000 کارمند داریم.
More than 20% of our staff at Roshan are women and Afghan women.
Women contribute, I think it's around 7%.
7% of our workforce are women, and they work in different fields, but mainly in marketing, customer care, finance, sales.
دو وقت ما کارمندایمان در حدود 3 تا 4 تا از خانم دخترها بودن کار میکردن و فعلا ما بالاتر از 120 نفر دخترها و خانم‌ها کار میکنن.
We've created over 30,000 indirect jobs.
Many of the indirect jobs include people who sell recharge coupons who might otherwise not have had an income.
تقریباً 50 دانه 30 دانه 40 دانه میترا سودا میکنیم. خوب است همی برای همی که از همی کار بر ما آسان است. یک خرچ فامیل ما میشه، اقتصاد خود ما تیر می باشه.
Our vision is that all the Afghan people should have access to ICT, to information and communication technologies. We have achieved that objective in terms of the mobile phones.
Surveys suggest that about 60% of rural Afghans now have access to mobile telephones. The government of Afghanistan recognizes the potential of this communications medium and has begun exploring ways in which the mobile phone can be a way to deliver services and support good governance. Now, there is an opportunity to change the trajectory of development. The mobile phone will play its part to deliver services and strengthen governance.
The more application that they are using, the more beneficial that would be for them.
One promising technology that has made its entry into Afghanistan is mobile money. Mobile money allows those who do not have a safe and secure means to transfer money to use their mobile phones to send money to relatives anywhere in the country.
With the help of the Ministry of Finance and the National Bank, created the first electronic money license in Afghanistan, and we were the first to get it. We launched M-Pesa, and today, last month, about $30 million in salaries were paid through M-Pesa.
And there is also a need for it. You see today the number of people having a banking account is still very low. And as well, the availability of the banking system across the country is limited.
Mobile telephones also create the opportunity to provide information to Afghans that might otherwise not be easily accessible. Farmers have begun to benefit from the use of mobile-based information services that provide wholesale prices for agricultural commodities from markets across the country. Such systems allow farmers to get better information faster, enabling better business choices.
And when we actually introduced the product, they found it so valuable, they were willing to pay for the SMS or the phone call. And now we've differentiated ourselves and it's become a mainline product. Today 500 farmers are using it and they love it, and they're finding that they're getting market price, and many of them have stopped growing poppy. We're now rolling this out nationwide and we're very excited. And this is in a partnership with USAID and with Mercy Corps, and we're very proud of our partnership again with NGOs.
پیوست نخستین شبکه اجتماعی یا تکنولوژی استفاده از SMS یا ارسال پیام گروپی است که با استفاده از تلفن‌های همراه شما میتونین یک پیام به شکل گروپی به تعداد کثیری از دوستایتان ارسال بکنین. یعنی در کل موفقیت پیوست همی است که برای نخستین بار توانست یک شبکه اجتماعی را در افغانستان که بی سابقه بود ایجاد کنه و در هفته سوم فعالیت خود تانست که از مشتریایی که فیسبوک در افغانستان داشت پیشگیری بکنه.
Even as the mobile telephone is becoming a tool that empowers Afghans, there is also a growing interest in the internet across the country. The numbers of users are very small, but the possibilities are significant.
Because we are sitting on, in terms of internet, on top of only 4 to 6% penetration. So we have about over 90% to go.
The internet could create new opportunities for business and social empowerment.
در 2 سال گذشته ما تانستیم که در حدود 100 نفر به حیث انجینران تکنولوژی معلوماتی و مخابراتی به جامعه تقدیم کنیم. انستیتوت تکنولوژی معلوماتی و مخابراتی در حال حاضر به تعداد 235 نفر محصل در ایجا تحت آموزش دارند. تعداد 15 نفر از اینا از طبقه اناث است و متبقی از طبقه ذکور است. ما در افغانستان 5 شرکت مخابراتی داریم و اینا ضرورت‌های عمده خود از داخل کشور کوشش دارند که به دست بیارن و این میتونه که یک زمینه خوب اشتغال برای جوانان ما شود.
Efforts are now on by the government and private companies to build on that momentum and catalyze access to and use of internet services. One of the most important developments catalyzed by government support has been the creation of a national fiber optic backbone network. This has created an asset that will become the foundation for the growth of the Internet.
پروژه فیبر نوری فعلا در 13 ولایت کشور عملا به فعالیت آغاز نموده و این یک بسیار رول مهمی را در ارتباطات از نگاه کیفیت، از نگاه کمیت و از نگاه نرخ‌ها این یک رول بسزایی دارند.
When you have that vision that all Afghans should have access to mobile phones and also internet, we knew that this is not possible without having a solid and high capacity, good quality optical fiber network.
Yet, there are risks.
Security for deployments of technicians from major cities to the remote areas.
Lack of electricity in many parts of our country.
I think the fiber optic control should be at least eased from the government.
The village level is very tough. I think in Afghanistan, if we could be able to promote this up to the district level, still in the next 10 to 20 years will be very good.
The development of Afghanistan's ICT sector offers a view to the potential of a country that has faced conflict and isolation for decades. Focused efforts by the government and investments by private companies have supported the widespread availability and use of ICT. The creation of an enabling policy environment and the introduction of competition allowed significant private investment. Combined with high demand, this led to rapid growth in telephone services.
We are still seeing a lot of potential in the coming future, whether in terms of number of subscribers, because still the penetration allows us to grow in terms of number of subscribers, or with respect to the new technology that we would like to introduce in the country, like now the 3G.
ICT has already played an important role in the economic development of the country as it transitioned out of conflict and reconnected with the world. There is now a chance for ICT to support a transformation of the economic and social life of Afghans.
Technology is an enabler in every sector, whether you look at it from the economy, whether you look at it from the education, or look at it from health. It has a major role.
There is no reason for Afghanistan not to have something which the people in US have, or the people in Europe have, or the people in Japan have. Why shouldn't we also have that?